Very good morning. This is Dr. A. Aravindan, Professor in Civil Engineering Department. Today we will discuss the sustainable construction technology. Today we will discuss about the topic 10, that is a smart material. In the smart material we will discuss about various subtopic. That is first we will discuss about the what is meant by smart material, and we will discuss about the benefits of the smart material and different smart construction material, and cotton batting and versus the paper installation. We will discuss about the straw board versus cork, and we will discuss about the paper installation and wool bricks. So these topic we will discuss in the topic 10. First we will discuss the smart materials. So the smart material is nothing but it is the latest technology invested in the material science industries. So they are the efficient material is designed to respond to the climate changes. So the some materials are not are yet in the environment development, and trial the phase to the development durable and efficient smart build material. So they are the utilized for the construction science. They are the efficient, durable, sustainable, etc. So the smart builders materials are further the environmental sensitive and evolving the architectures. So they are the responsible for the creating the sustainable and energy efficient environment. So the smart material is the range from concrete, glass, sensory material and a smart responsive material. So next we discuss about the benefit of the smart material. First is the efficiency materials, that is the energy and the environmental efficiency. Then response to the house, the environmental condition. Then durable material with a good lifespan. Then self maintenance. Then sustainable material. Then context responsive. Then efficiency installation and construction. These are the benefit of the smart material. Next we will discuss the various smart materials. Like first one we will discuss about the thermobiometal. So thermobiometal is the smart material. It's a representative to the temperature and climate conditions. So it is self responsible to the harsh sunlight conditions, and it is more help to the create the safe space with the foams. So the material is cool the of the when heating or fatten with the when it cool. So the heat responsive material is a example of the efficient material innovations. So now we will discuss the benefit of the thermobiometals. So first is the self responsive, then efficient and durable, then lightweight and easy to handle, then innovative. For example, thermobiometal structure is from the Bloom installation designed by the USA architecture professor. This is the nearby this diagram. So this the this Bloom installation is located at the material and application is gallery in the Los Angeles, California. So this installation was built using the 14,000 thermobiometals. It places the structure together. So this forms skull is heating and it responsible for the created shade and ventilation in the area of when there is a harsh sunlight. This is the example for the thermobiometals. Next, hydroceramic. So the material was developed by the IAAC, that is the Institute for the Advanced Architecture of Catalonia. So the hydroceramic is the composite material by using the smart material component, but like hydrogel and clay ceramic. So this product it takes the thermodynamic process of the building possibly by using the hydrogel composite materials. So the project was supervised by the senior faculty member who are experienced in the using the hydrogel to the change the temperature of any interior space. So the evaporate is property and thermal mass of the hydrogel was combined, and humidity is controlled is property of the clay, ceramic and fabric. So this composite material is developed to heat and waters. So the composite material, it can lower temperature and the interior space by the 5 degrees. Then benefit of hydroceramics. So this hydroceramics, it reduce the electricity consumption by the 28%, and this ceramic is the low cost attractive buildings technology, and also it reduce the carbon emissions. Then artificial method of the cooling, it can be reduced. So these are the benefit of the hydroceramic. Next, self-healing concrete, that is the bioconcrete. So this generally the concrete is most abundantly used the construction material, is prone to the cracking and weather conditions. So the that's the development type of concrete. It can self-heal cracks and require the no maintenance. So the components of cement are involved by the create the self-healing properties in cement. So the basalt concrete is a self-healing type of the concrete, is developed in the Netherlands. So the concrete mixer is mixed with the microspheres and it release the glue like the epoxy resin. It's helped to heal the crack found. So this type of concrete can be used for the street and side walls. Then benefit of the self-healing concrete. So first one is the efficiency, then low maintenance, then sustainable material, then last of the long times. So these are the benefits of the self-healing concrete. Next, light emitting cement. So the light emitting cement or concrete is the smart and green material. It's the self eliminate the lights. So the this material was developed by the Dr. Jose Carlos Rubio from the Michigan University of the Mexico. So this is innovative materials is charged by using the sunlight and during the daytime and radiated light at night times. So the material is utilized and sustainable natural method of light charging is without by use the natural resources. So the microstructures of the cement is the modified to the absorb the solar energy. So the path of the adversion is the example where the light emitting cement is used. Next, benefit of the light emitting cements. So first one is the sustainable material, then no resource wastage, then energy efficient, then recycled material. So these are the various benefit for advantages of the light emitting cement. This is the light emitting cement. Next, carbon fiber. So the carbon fiber is used for the construction due to its strength, and it can be applied to the various structures. So it is known for the property like strength and durability. So the stronger and stiffer the comparison to the traditional steel materials. So the carbon fiber is the thin carbon studs. So it's woven into the several forms of the designs. So this material, since it is flexible, it can withstand the harsh environmental conditions. Then benefit of carbon fibers. So this time the strength is more compared to steel. Then weight also very less in the other materials like steel. So the durable and lifetime also more. Then good chemical resistance and high tensile strength. So these are the benefit of the carbon fiber. Next, aerosol. So the aerosol is the referred to the frozen smoke, is the material used the insulations. It is the insulating material is prepared by the supercritical drying of the liquid gels of ammonia, chromia, tin or carbons. So the nanotechnology is implemented to the developed aerogels. So this is the great insulating agents is extreme the heat and temperatures. So the variation of the aerogel material are being the development. So the green earth aerosol technology is the Spanish startup. It has developed the carbon aerosol form and from rice waste and silica aerosols from the rice husk dust. So the aerosol is the utilized and insulation of pipes or wires and paint additives or fireproofing coating. Now we will discuss benefit of the aerosol. The aerosol is a good strength and less space utilization, and it stops the heat and cold temperature, and it resists against heavy impact fire or cold or acoustics. That the weight also very lightweight material, and translate is natural. So the density also very low. Next, hydro membrane. So the hydro membrane is the moisture responsible material, is an alternative in innovative cooling systems materials. So it is the composite and passive cooling material, is transform the structure when they exposed to the moistures. So the structure is transformed to help the regulating the interior heat of the any space. So it is the energy efficient method for in the compared to the traditional ventilation and air cooling systems. Then benefit of the hydro. So the hydro membrane is the very smarter method for the cooling system and energy saving and responsive membrane material. So these are the benefit of the hydro membrane. Next, we will discuss the cotton batting and paper insulation. First we will discuss cotton batting. So first the property of cotton batting is the thermal insulation. So the thermal insulation, it is very effective at the insulating against the heat transfer, and it help to the building is warm in the winter and cool in the summer. So this material sound insulation, so it also provide some degree of sound insulation, and it reduce the transmission of the noise from the one space to another. Then sustainability. So the cotton batting is it's considered an environmental friendly insulation is option due to the renewable source material and low environmental impact during the production. Then insulating. So the cotton batting insulation is typically available in the roll or bats. It can be installed in the wall or ceiling or floors by placing the in between the framing member or in cavities. Then paper insulation. So the paper insulation material is the cellulose insulations. It's made from the cycled paper. It's products like newspaper, cardboard and other paper waste materials. So these paper fibers are treated with the fire resistant chemicals. Then we will discuss the properties of paper insulation. First, thermal insulation. So the paper insulation is a good thermal insulator. It can effectively regulate the temperature and within the buildings. Then fire resistance. So the fire resistance, we can add some chemicals to paper insulating to make the more fire resistance than untreated paper. Then sound insulation. Cotton batting is the sound, the paper insulation also it's provide some degree of soundproofing. Then installation. So the paper insulation is the typically blown or sprayed in the wall cavity and other closed space. Next, straw board and cork. First we will discuss the straw board. The straw board material is a straw board panel or straw board sheet is composite board. It's made primarily from the straw fibers. So this straw used in the protection is the typically an agriculture waste product like wheat, rice or oat straw. So these straw fibers are mixed with the additive binder and synthetic resin and to create the rigid panel. Next we will discuss the properties. So the first property, insulation. So straw board is good thermal insulation properties. It's more help to the regulate the indoor temperatures. Then sustainability. It is the considered an eco-friendly building because it utilizes the agriculture waste and renewable resources. Then strength. So the starboard panel, it can be engineered to have the very degree of strength, and depending on the specific application and decide the load bearing capacity. Next, fire resistance. So the starboard is generally a very less fire resistance compared to the other building materials. Application. First, the starboard in construction. Starboard, it can be used the interior panel and ceiling panel, and sometimes we can use the core material in the some type of doors. Then furnitures also. It is sometimes used the manufacturing furniture and carpentry. Then sustainable material. So the starboard is often the favorable in the sustainable building project and green construction due to the renewable source material. Next, cork. So the cork, natural materials from the bark of the cork oak tree. So primarily found in the Mediterranean regions. So the cork is harvested without harming the tree. It's making the sustainable and renewable resources. So the cork is very typically ground in the small granular and compressed into the sheet or block. Then we will discuss the properties of cork. First, insulation. So the cork is the excellent insulation for both temperature and sound. Sustainability. So the cork is the highly sustainable because the cork oak tree is the regenerate the their bark. So it allowing for the multiple harvest over the trees. Then resilience. So cork is the resilient. It has the degree of electricity and it make the comfortable to walk and resilient against the impact. Then fire resistance. So the cork is naturally fire resistance. It can still treat with the fire retardant additives for added the safety. Then application. First, flooring. The cork is commonly used the floor material due to the comfortable and insulation and durability. So the cork, it can be used as wall covering, insulating and sound absorbing properties. Then cork is the well known as a wire stopper, but it's also used in the variety of the other product including the board, gasket and footwear. Then interior design. Cork also it is sometimes used the interior design panel like decorative tiles and furnitures. Then paper insulation. First we will discuss next paper insulation versus wool brick. First we will discuss about the paper insulation. So paper insulation is often the cellulose materials we already discussed in previously paper insulation, same thing. Now we will discuss the wool brick. So wool brick also known as the wool based bricks or wool bricks are sustainable alternate to the traditional clay or concrete blocks. So they are made in the mixing the sheep wool with the natural binder. It's a and we can add the biopolymer and then compress the mixer into the brick shape. So the resulting the bricks are lightweight, thermally efficient and a good acoustic property. Advantages. So the wool brick advantage is it is a more sustainability, then good thermal insulation properties and excellent sound insulation, then lightweight material and low carbon footprint. These are the advantage of wool brick. Disadvantage is it is a very limited available is compared to the traditional building and it may be more expensive than standard brick. Thank you.